Hello everyone, this is ToadinWonderland. I'm making this video in regards to a topic on not just what I've seen on YouTube, but on video games in general, as well as other sites where people show and play gameplay footage of their experiences through various media. Basically, if you notice the title of the video, this is the question that I'm going to pose to those who are listening to this. How should video games be played? Now, if you think about that for a moment, it should be pretty obvious. There is no one way to play a specific game. What I'm addressing here is basically free will of gaming. And basically, everyone has their own experience and type of gameplay that they have associated with whatever game they are playing. The main reason why I'm bringing this up is because not even just my channel, but other channels and websites outside of YouTube have seemed to have had this thing lately where people think that it's wrong to play a game a certain way, or that you shouldn't be using alternative routes or methods or showing different types of style with playing a game. And really, in all honesty, that if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. I mean, no one is forcing you on the other channel's end of the content that you're seeing. So you have the option to not watch it if you don't like it. And I've had, even on my own channel, there's, at least for the most part, a lot of people who have supported me and provided comments and likes and different things like that. I generally do have a very nice, supportive group of subscribers, which I'm really thankful for. But unfortunately, like with any other channel, there are a few bad eggs who do come in as well. I'll get every now and then a comment that's gonna be like, "Oh, fuck, why did you play it like this?" Or "Why are you doing glitches on this game?" Which actually doesn't happen a lot. As I mentioned, for the most part, the comments and stuff I do get on my channel is for the most part good, which is nice. And, that's what I'd like to see, to see that I've made someone happy by watching my video. But basically, at the same time, you gotta consider there is a difference between constructive criticism and just plain internet shouting and whining. Whenever you leave a comment that has nothing but caps locks or full of profanity, basically the point of why you're even commenting is pretty much lost. And I'm not saying that I'm paying attention to these. I do, for the most part, ignore them. But when it happens more than once, like repeatedly over a period of time, it gets to the point where I feel, it's time that I have to share my sentiments on how I feel about this kind of thing. I make the videos in the style where I play the game the way I want to. So, as some of you probably have already known from watching my videos over time, I do different types of playthroughs depending on what game it is. For example, the Zelda games. Whenever I play through a Zelda game, I typically show glitches that are found in the game, because I think they're interesting, and that's how I generally play the game. It's something recent, I'll admit, but it's just the way I play games, Zelda games specifically, anymore. But it wouldn't matter to me if someone would play a game where they do like a 100% run, or a hard mode run, speed runs, or a challenge run where there's certain conditions that even they create on their own. Like even the Zelda games, for instance, this is a pretty standard challenge run, but a lot of people like to do a low heart challenge run. But that's fine, that's the style that they choose to play the game with, and they make the conditions pretty obvious whenever they post their content. But to me, like even for my channel, I pretty much state in the first video of each Let's Play that I make, what intentions I have when I play through the game. If I change my mind, I make sure that it gets updated and let everyone know who's watching and following along that, if a condition with a certain playthrough changes, I let people know. But for the most part, like I said, when I set a condition that I'm going to play a game a certain way, I address it either in the first video or even in the video description, and even the title says how I play it. But the whole point I'm trying to make here is this is all free will, No game has one specific way that you have to play it. It is standard to play a game from beginning to end, yes, but whenever you make your own content, the whole point of it should be that you have fun with making it. And that's exactly what I have. You know, when I make videos such as I mentioned, the Zelda games, you know, I do the glitches because I enjoy them. And I think it's interesting, and I think it's something different from other people who have done the same playthroughs. I mean, think about it. Whenever you look on YouTube or even websites outside of YouTube, plenty of people have videos on the same type of game or the same genre. You know, whenever you do a search on YouTube, what do you find for one game, right? A ton of different videos from different people. And that's the point I just want to make, you know, everyone has the choice to make their specific playthrough of a game the way that they want it. So back to my original question, how should video games be played? My answer to that is however you like it to be. I appreciate everyone who was listening to this, and thank you for your time to listen to my thoughts and ramblings about this subject. But I feel it had to be addressed just because it's something that's been on my mind lately, and after you see enough comments and different things, not even just my channel, but as I said, on other channels and even other sites such as Twitch TV and various media like that, like streaming even has this as well. Like, you'll see stuff all the time like, oh, why are you playing the game like that, or why are you showing this kind of footage, or why are you abusing the architecture of that polygon, or whatever, like in regards to glitches. But anyway, like I said, you know, it's just my way of saying, you know, I don't care how someone plays a game. I never have. I enjoy different playthroughs of a game. You know, wouldn't you get sick of seeing the same game being played the same exact way over and over again? And that's why Let's Plays, even in general, are unique in themselves, because people have different commentary styles. Another thing I enjoy about watching videos of games that I enjoy. It's just something I thought, you know, for even my own viewers to think about. For the most part, though, most of my viewers are very supportive, and I have really nice friends, and people on my channel have been very nice and supportive of my content. But again, you know, this is a way of just sharing, you know, my thoughts and opinions on how I feel about this subject. So with that said, again, I thank you very much for taking the time to listen to what I have to say about this subject, and this is ToadinWonderland. I appreciate you listening. I will be back to more recording. Right now I'm working on Let's Play Wario World and Viva Pinata, with more fun stuff to come as well in the near future. I will see you guys later. Don't lose your heads.